Hey, sorry I haven't done this in a while. It's been about a week now. But welcome back to both of us, I guess. But anyway, I don't know. I kind of promised my friend Steven that I would get back on this sometime soon. Sometimes when you stop on something, it's kind of hard to get it back going. But he's basically said that because he's going into boot camp soon, if I don't do this, then he'll never know what's going on out in the world. So. Alright, Steven. I hope you're prepared for boot camp. Have fun. I had a long week, really. It's not over either. It's been nice out though the past 2 days, although very, very windy. Oh, man. But, anyway, I went a couple days back. I went to Maryland for my days off. I just completely ran through and drove about 400 miles in 2 days. That was definitely a feat. I've never gone very far. I felt like Samwise Gamgee in Lord of the Rings when he stops near our farmer Maggot's farm and he said, you know, this is the farthest I've ever been. It's like, definitely true. But, I mean, I was by myself, so that was a little nerve-wracking, especially when I got on the interstate. I don't like the interstate sometimes. I'm okay with it. I used to drive to Virginia Beach all the time, but just... Anyway, yeah, we had a lot of fun, though. We hung out after her son went to sleep. We took shots of, I think it's whiskey. I don't remember what it was, but took shots. We were playing Mario Party, and if we lost an minigame, we had to take shots. We had a cap of like 5 shots, but it was cool. I don't even remember falling asleep. Anyway, we went to the mall and stuff like that. It was really cool. I got these. I love these things. I think they're awesome. I don't know. But we'll just go ahead and move on. Here's a couple of the things that I saw today that I thought were pretty neat. Here's some awesome, kind of awesome news. It is actually a little bit more of a sad face thing than anything, but everybody already probably knows that a while back, I keep forgetting, I think it was like October, Disney bought out Lucasfilm. And I just found out I guess probably about a week ago, that J.J. Abrams was directing the new Star Wars film. They had penciled in a time for summer 2015, and now it seems that when the writer was asked about this more recently, or the writer, he said that our goal is to move as quickly as we can and we'll see what happens. The timetable we care about is getting the story. So basically they're kind of going, oh wait, no, maybe not 2015 in the summer or any of that jazz. It might take longer than that. Like, ooh. So we might have to wait longer, but it is good to know that they're promising us something better than 1 through 3. I'm just going to say Jar Jar Binks. I know most of you probably understand. Please don't hate. I felt like those movies were a bit disappointing. The storyline was still good and all, and I preferred to read the books, but never got past episode 1. I'm terrible with books. Anyway, on the subject, though, of J.J. Abrams being mentioned as the director, it was also mentioned at the bottom of the news article that he's still working on more Trek stuff, so if you're a Trekkie like me and you grew up watching Star Trek, maybe you'll be excited about that. And apparently, even better, there are several TV plots in development. Like, I remember being a kid and getting up and watching Deep Space Nine or The Next Generation or something, and those are some of my earliest memories. I don't know what I'd do if there were more. Like, I mean, God, I've been revisiting Voyager lately, and it's just been, and to hear about another storyline. Like, there are so many books out there. I own a couple of them myself. I haven't gotten to them yet, but it's like, think of all the things that you could see going on out there in space. And it's all like, it almost feels sometimes like prophecy just because we've gotten so many things. I mean, we have tractor beam technology now. It works on a micro scale, but it's still working tractor beams. That's so cool. Anyway, I'm just going to move on. This is my little internet is about good things. And good for things. And sometimes for bad things. It's good idea, bad idea. If you ever watched, what's it called? The Animaniacs. I used to watch them all the time, and they had, was it Mr. bones or skeleton or something like that, and he says good idea, bad idea. Okay, this is good idea, bad idea, internet style. I found a short story, this is good idea, about a young lady who found her birth mother on Facebook. It took 3 days. She posted a picture that had writing on it, and it gave information, basic information, of course, about her birth at the Utah Valley Regional Medical Center in Provo, and apparently that her birth parents were 16 at the time. Her post was shared more than 148,000 times and was seen by a woman who thought she knew the parents from high school. So she passed the message along, and now the birth mother has been in touch, and it has been confirmed with baby photos that this lady has. So that's awesome. It's good to see the internet doing its thing and being useful instead of detrimental to giving you a virus or, anyway, never mind. But here's the bad idea. This is a story as a reminder why the internet can be bad for things. A young man made a video to coerce his fiance's friend into having a threesome with them. Like, apparently this guy asked his fiance, hey, what would you say if if I asked your friend, like your best friend, to have a threesome? Honestly, if I could separate myself from that whole situation as a thing where it would be just for fun, maybe, but I'm not like that. So I kind of see this and I go, why would she agree to that? But hey, whatever. He was quoted in the video as saying, I would be open for a freeway because frankly it's never something I did in my entire life. So it just, okay, whatever. Either way, it got a lot of attention, which apparently wasn't intended for public enjoyment. Yeah, it was not, obviously, but why would you upload that shit on YouTube? Can't you Gmail that? Or something? God, YouTube? Anyway, while some people who have commented on it suggested he might not have the skills to deal with a one-way situation, let alone anything more demanding, most people are rooting for him. So, wow, internet, good job. Good job. Make it awkward for some of us. But since I don't have I don't have a whole lot of time left. I need to go to work. But I will talk about something that I usually try to fit in here. Animals and stuff. I usually talk about dogs and cats and things, but this time I'm going to talk about something awesome. More awesome than cats, more awesome than dogs, or at least in my opinion. So that's just me being biased. But foxes. I want a fox so bad. Unfortunately, Virginia won't permit them as pets, but you can get them mail ordered from Russia. With a pedigree and everything. I think maybe I need to move to Vegas or just move to Russia. But anyway, it's very short. Basically, they had a little article up, and it had a picture of this fox on a harness walking next to a dog in the snow, and it said that basically this fox was found in New Eden, England, and lives at a wildlife sanctuary. The reason why is because staff had rescued her after she was found dangling off a bridge by a rope around her neck. They assumed because of that, and by the way she was acting, that she was probably being raised as a pet, being domesticated by somebody, so that she would not know enough about the wild to survive on her own. So they've kept her there, and she apparently does really well. By the picture, it looks like she is pretty used to going for walks with the dog and all that stuff. It looks pretty cool. I'm so jealous of them. Why can't I have a fox? I love my kitties, I do. I really want a fox. Anyway, I hope that was interesting enough stories. I really need to go, though. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you, Stephen, for giving me that little push to get back on it. And, bye.